die for the very thing that you're saving is far less a death and far more what it is to live. Craig D. Bloomsbury. The redemption of lost souls. Um, a very simple video, not a lot that I want to cover with this particular audio, rather. Um, but I think it is very significant. In my past, there were things in my relationship that I wished I would have been able to, go back and look at and attack differently. There were things that I regretted doing um, that, in a way, it still haunts me. My own um, actions, and my own decisions, and my own, you know, lack thereof. Um, the regret of not doing something fully, the regret of um, not ending a certain thing. Uh, we always have regrets whenever we're um, at in the aftermath of something that happens, whether it's tragic or a falling out with an ex, with a soul, or with a family member. Um, Sometimes we are the lost soul in this scenario, and we are the ones who cause the pain. Um, we're kind of the chaos bringer of this particular situation. We intend to do the most good. We have our principles, um, but then our principles end up, we end up being blind to what we're actually doing until it's actually presented to us, or until we actually realize what we're doing. But oftentimes it's too late. Um, the person that I put on the thumbnail, Pain, or Nagato rather, he suffered a very tragic life, and he lost a good friend. And you know, he took out his anger and his sadness on the entire world, really, or at least a large aspect of it. And through conversations with Naruto, uh, he discovers his own place in his own redemption. But he starts off as a lost soul with anger and pain and sadness, and he takes this out on everyone, even people who are unsuspecting, who don't even, who aren't even associated with it. Um, a lot of times we feel anger and sadness, and we take it out on people who have nothing to do with that. And there's guys who uh, are angry, and they're angry about the state of the world. They're angry about being lied to about information about how romantic relationships work, and they're angry about being constantly demonized for being a man in the modern world, and you know a lot of other things. There are people who are angry about the system and different aspects of the system, keeping them from enjoying their lives, keeping them from their children, keeping them from, you know, keeping them from having a peace of mind. Uh, and however that anger plays out, it can be something as simple as, getting in a fist fight, or, committing a grand atrocity. Um, the redemption of the lost soul oftentimes comes at the last second. It comes at a time when the anger and the frustration and the resentment has already festered. Um, and the person who is in the situation, the archetype of the lost soul, they they uh, they believe their principle is the right thing. They don't see it as wrong. Um, Now the action itself may be, crazy or nuts, but their redemption comes when they reflect on their past, and it comes when they um, recognize um, that what they're doing, that there's another way, there's another path, and that they don't have to choose the path that they're going down. I think this is the direction that um, many people will be going down in their spiritual journeys, um, after they felt the pain and sadness of what they're dealing with. But oftentimes, this won't happen till the last second, or it won't happen until in till the latter stages of whatever they're going through. And for some people, this could be dire because this could happen right before doing some great painful thing to another person, or a group, or saying some hurtful thing, or you know there's a whole gamut of actions that people take. Uh, but yeah, the redemption of lost souls.